We gotta make some popular characters.
Popular characters?
Characters that will be beloved by the fans, can be related to, will be thirsted after.
I see.
Throw me some ideas, unpaid intern. Get me thinking.
Like what?
I don't know. Vibes. Give me some feels, a first impression.
Oh, okay, well, we could go for someone smooth and sultry, sunny and bright, cute and wholesome, playful and flirtatious.
Tempting.
Super brooding and edgy.
No, it's been done too many times. Word of advice, intern. Tropes are your best friend, but don't make them cliche.
Got it. I'll make note of all the possible options. What else?
Okay, what about appearance? We're gonna make them tall, small, somewhere in between?
Is one more popular than the other?
Well, capital T tall characters are always a hit, but at the same time, everyone loves a tiny, itty-bitty, angry small. Remember, height differences add to shippability, so if we want to make other characters, gotta keep that height difference in mind.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna put in an order for small, medium, and large.
For their stature, should we go for more of a beanpole look or a moto?
Well, beanpoles are always being thirsted after, but thick characters tend to break the internet.
Alright, I want one tall, skinny character and one beefy one, extra booba.
Oh, what about making a character a twink?
Twinks are good!
Sweet! Okay, appearance details like eye color, hair color.
Yeah, appearance we can go a little more lax on. As long as they're easy on the eyes and attractive, we're golden. For the tall, skinny character though, maybe make a note for like a bigger, more prominent nose.
Oh, so like every male Pixar character. Got
Something
it.
to keep in mind is their aesthetic and style.
Style.
That's right, people love resonating with a certain look.
Well, cottagecore is still a huge vibe, as well as the Jane Austen Regency style.
Ooh.
You could always go cozier with just like a hoodie and some PJ bottoms, or just have them wear all black. Kids eat that up.
Oh, I like your style.
Does their personality need to match their looks? It's a safer choice, but you don't have to. Sometimes it adds a nice plot twist.
Oh, extra important. Make sure the hair is floofy and luxurious.
Long or short?
I mean, longer hair is more consistently popular, but if it's short and it hits, it will hit.
Note to self, make hair big sexy.
A pro tip, my dear intern, good hair can make up for just about any character flaw. You can make a character as unlikable and despicable as you want, but if they have good hair, then 90% of the time, people will still say,
well, you're not wrong.
And that goes for you guys watching too, because this video is sponsored by Function of Beauty.
Function of Beauty offers entirely customizable hair care products tailored precisely to your hair's needs. Not only are they 100% vegan, but they are also 100% cruelty and paraben free. Take a quick quiz outlining your hair type and hair goals. Choose what colors and scent you'd like for your shampoo and conditioner. I am always partial to Strike a Rose. And just like that, your hair is good to go. Since my hair is pretty heckin' long, I love to use Function's hair mask to both hydrate and nourish the lower sections of my hair that tend to get dried out. Whether you're looking to invest more into self-care or just got a new haircut or hair color, if you'd like to try out Function of Beauty, you can get 20% off your first set using my link in the description below. I've been using Function's products for a while and my hair has never been happier, so don't hesitate to give it a shot if you're interested. Thank you again, Function of Beauty.
Alright, speaking of despicable characters, what role are they gonna play?
Roleplay?
Not roleplay. Are they gonna be a hero, a villain, a love interest?
How about side character with barely any screen time?
I like the way your brain works, buddy. You know what? I might just promote you from unpaid intern to senior executive unpaid intern. How about that, huh?
Oh, goody.
You know what? If we play our cards right, we could have a whole fandom on their knees producing a mountain of content for a character that has less than 5 lines of dialogue.
Maybe even less.
Oh, I like you.
But what's the big difference in popularity between the roles?
Well, I mean, if we're talking heroes versus villains, heroes, they're goody two-shoes. You have their whole story laid out for you in the plot, but villains, that's where we can get interesting. You see, with villains, we got a choice. We can either make them super sympathetic and pitied over, and oh my god, their backstory's so sad. They can do no wrong. They're just a victim of their circumstances. Or we could go the opposite direction and make them bad crazy for evil's sake. How bad could they possibly be?
Oh, like the Onceler song, right? How bad can I be? Sorry.
We can make them campier or goofier, super extravagant like old-time Disney villains, or we can make them absolutely merciless. People are into that.
But won't people argue about why they're popular if we do that, though? Like the morality of liking an evil character?
Oh, people will argue about anything. We didn't start the fire. We just put everything in a nice pile for them to set on fire.
Oh, okay.
But regardless of their role, we got a choice to make in terms of their backstory.
Oh.
Either we fill in every single minute, minuscule detail about the character ourselves, or we let the fans do it.
Huh?
If we give the fans an approximate framework of what the character is like and let them do the rest, then it's like they're crafting the character, making them their very own.
Isn't that a little lazy on our part?
People are gonna make their own headcanons anyway. We're just helping them along.
Okay.
Word of the wise, if you're not gonna go into every single nook and cranny for your character yourself, let other people do it for you. We should add a quirk or a gimmick as well.
Quirk or gimmick?
Yeah, to add that extra oomph, you know? Like a gimmick would be a metal arm or a cool hat, other accessories like a cane, weapons are always nice. For quirks, I don't know, make them obsessed with a certain food item or give them an interesting habit like popping their knuckles, make them afraid of water, I don't know.
Could I give them multiple gimmicks and quirks?
Just to make them too gimmicky or too quirky, or the opposite effect will happen, and instead of liking them more, people will just despise them.
Dang, too much of a good thing, I guess, huh?
Let's see, we gotta give them a color scheme.
Blue?
No, too predictable.
Orange. Purple. Teal?
That's good. Now we just gotta give other characters complementary color schemes, and it's Ship-a-palooza.
You got it, boss.
Relatability. We have to add relatability.
Is it really that important?
If people can't relate to our character, they're as good as dead. Literally, we have to kill them off.
Oh, alright. Well, how do we make them fond over then?
All the ooh-woo. Big one. Make the fans want to cry. Whether it's an injury, illness, insecurity, inner turmoil, and conflict, make them pitiable and make them marketable.
So, family issues.
Yes.
Feelings of loneliness and not belonging.
Yes.
The constant stress that they're not good enough.
Yes.
Developing a gotcha game gambling addiction.
I don't know about that one.
Wanting to lock themselves in a storage closet for half the day to cry.
No, too pathetic.
Being too afraid to drive.
Not pathetic enough.
Oh, feeling so numb and out of touch with their emotions that they have to fake their way through life trying to feel what they think they should be feeling, and their whole journey throughout the story is reconnecting with themselves and their emotions.
Perfect. Write that down. Write that down. Okay, we went over a lot, from their appearance to their personality, their backstory, role they play, even color schemes. All of this plays into shippability, my friend.
What makes shippability happen?
It's all about chemistry with other characters, and you gotta make room for YN and OCs too. Height differences, opposite color schemes, or complementary color schemes even. And when two characters are shippable together, instant popularity points.
So it could be anything from how they meet to their interactions with each other, their similarities, their differences. What about shipping dynamics?
Enemies to lovers is always good. Friends to lovers is super sweet. Strangers to lovers is alright. Just find a trope, stick with it, or if you want to get extra creative, stack them on top of each other.
Like a fake dating situation that's also enemies to lovers that takes place in a college AU within a coffee shop AU?
Oh, that's good. Brain cells. How many brain cells do we want to include?
Do brain cells matter?
Add a lot and you get a smarty pants, but add a little and you get a himbo.
Why don't we have a designated pile of brain cells for the studious smart characters, and then any leftovers we have we give to the himbos?
Good idea. Good idea. What else?
We haven't gone over age yet.
Oh. What type of audience are we going for?
Just a general audience, I guess.
Well, there's teenager, young adult, adult, DILF, MILF.
Or we could leave it super ambiguous and have the fans just guess. Or even better, just say they're immortal and leave it up for interpretation.
You are evil. There's gonna be riots.
Well, I mean, you did say they're gonna argue over stuff regardless, so...
Oh, you learned so fast.
And I think we're on the right track here. You must have a dozen characters planned out already. Oh, believe me, I do. But just in case, do you have any character types that can act like a failsafe if all else doesn't work? Failsafes. Okay, well, if it's an anime or a video game, just give them some funky hair and a nice rack and you should be fine. With live action stuff, I mean, you can never really go wrong with a skinny white boy.
Just ask 2014 Tumblr.
There is no such thing as too much angst for a character. When in doubt, just sprinkle more in. It's fine. And yeah, I think that's it. Cool. Real quick though, sometimes I come across characters that really don't follow any of what we discussed, and I just want to know why they're popular. You know, sometimes characters are created that are adored against all logic and reason, and after a while, you just learn not to question it. These things are just elusive sometimes, my dear.